Well, this may be a relatively recent rivalry, but there's plenty of history behind it nonetheless. Two big beasts of the French game, battling over bragging rights, and perhaps much more. This is Le Classique, and it is not for the faint-hearted. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. A grand old guard taking on a relatively new superpower, spiced up by history and culture of cities and people.
Well, two teams that are a lot further away than normal derbies, shall we say, but it's one of these games that you know will get fiery no matter what happens, as there are so many underlying factors, Peter, as to how this rivalry came into prominence. It's almost impossible not to when there's a political...
A header! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
That'll earn him a few high fives. Probably feels he could have been better protected, though.
And we have our very first corner. And here's Ruiz. Kvaratskhelia. And it's Waneri. No, not quite on the same wavelength.
Substitution for Paris Saint-Germain, number 8.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Coming on the field is number 2.
Oh, what a mistake! Doué. Oh, good spread. It's a pretty loose pass. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle, stopped him dead in his tracks. Ambitious ball here.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Shoots! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And Paris Saint-Germain take the lead. Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Paris Saint-Germain have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, he's certainly happy with that after what's been said in the build-up, you know.
Paris Saint-Germain can, of course, make a change whenever they choose. Nice sequence of passes, this. Balerdi. Spread out to the left. Greenwood. Doué with the slide tackle there. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
And here's Aubameyang. Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. And he's going to have his name taken. Højbjerg! And one more try! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Marseille really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Kvaratskhelia. Now, can they get him away? Aguirre. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Tries a shot! A really close shave, and the last action of the first half. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, it's obvious, Peter, that this team was set up to play on the break, and their opponents pretty much played right into their hands, so no wonder they've got their tails up at half-time.
Paris Saint-Germain have played well here, and they climbs up big! No mistake! And there's the goal they've been looking for. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Number 10, Ousmane Dembélé.
So that's two now without reply.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Now it's Greenwood. He has found a way through. It's Greenwood! And for sure, that was not one of his best.
Well, that's a sign that he clearly feels the need to take it upon himself to try and get his side back into this.
Substitution for Paris Saint-Germain, number 14.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
Number 21, Hernandez. Number 29, Barcola. Coming on the field, number 17, Vitinha. Number 51, William Pacho. Number 9, Gonzalo Ramos.
Vitinha, lovely pass, but can he get there? Great vision, and a chance! It's loose now, takes a shot! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low. Paris Saint-Germain perhaps contemplating their next change here. Højbjerg has a shot! Decent enough try.
Very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Medina. It's an inviting looking ball, that. He's found a way through. They get a throw in. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, the ball's run loose here, and he'll shoot here! And he's cleared it out of harm's way.
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
And that's gone all the way through to the keeper. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball. Can he get on the end of this?
Aguirre kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Now is this the final assault? He's shifting through the gears here. And that was very necessary. Now it's Ramos. Threads one in.
There'll be 3 minutes added time.
He's in a great position here, and he shoots! Oh, it's come off the upright. Well read, and the danger is averted. So that's it. It is all over. Paris Saint-Germain are enjoying their moments of collective uplift. A win achieved with efficiency and certainty, as we've come to expect
Just
from
a
them.
quick request today for everybody to please...
So there it is. What struck you most about that?
That is a superb win. This is one of those games where the result justifies what...
Liverpool going eyeball to eyeball with their rivals one more time. A day for parading of colours, a day for pride, a day for partisanship, perhaps a day for personalities who will prevail over what could potentially turn into 90 minutes of bedlam. It's time we ask that age-old question again: who is going to come out on top this time? Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Jim, this one always matters.
Well, exhibition match sounds like an easy-ozy game of football, Pete.
Shot a goal! They've scored!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Now it's McAllister. Some really good ball movement. Steep Soboslai! He scores! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Pressing high and with purpose. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Tries from a long way out. Yehi. Oh, some tackle that. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. The muscular approach does pay off here. Kusanov gets over and intercepts. Oh, that's delightful. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Alisson gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Crunching tackle. Can he get it through? Tries to pass it through, and he's in on goal. A header! Just cruising! They are cruising! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
A case now of complete control. That is good alertness. Plays a sharp little ball here. Isak in acres of space out wide. Ekitike. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And that's put paid to a promising move. That's really well cleared. Nouri. It's Bernardo Silva.
There will be
O'Reilly.
3 minutes added time.
And Cherki. And it's Nunez. It's a good run down the right. And there is the half-time whistle. Well, I don't think many people saw this coming ahead of kick-off.
It's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half,
Just a
Peter.
quick
Now
request
they
today
just
for
need to
everybody to
make
please
sure they
kindly
retain their
remove any
focus
cars parked
until
on
the
the
very
road
end.
outside the
No
stadium.
slip-ups.
Liverpool have established themselves in a position of absolute supremacy. An action-packed 45 minutes, and they have raced into a 3-goal lead. So we're just settling back into this second half. And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Played out to the left flank. Oh, lovely bit of skill. And he's managed to get free. Big chance! He was certain to score. It is an inexplicable miss.
That's the threat he carries, Peter, running at defences like that. If only he managed to retain his composure.
Oh, no, that was never going to make it. And it's Rodri. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Great chance! It's in!
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
Substitution on the field. Number 22. Ekitike.
Liverpool can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Yeah, they're looking for some imagination, and his job's...
Goes for a shot! Oh, it's fallen loose again! No mistake! And they are cruising away. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
Substitution on the field. Number 9. Isak.
Liverpool making
Number
another
7,
change here.
Wirtz.
Liverpool
Coming on the
blast
field.
themselves into a
Number
3-goal
14,
lead.
Chiesa. Number 18. Gakpo.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
And he's picked it up out wide. There's the shot! Oh, extraordinary.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Substitution on the field. Number 1, Alisson. Number 4, Van Dijk. Coming on the field, number 25.
He's going to be disappointed with that.
Number 3,
Tries a shot!
Eden.
Oh, crossbar! Well, that pass isn't the best. A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Oh, look, Peter, this has been a textbook illustration of how not to defend, and finally they've decided to single him out.
Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. Rodri, who does have an assist to his name. Now it's Bernardo Silva. The ball's gone astray. Haaland! The referee's awarded a free kick. Oh, that's a booking. Always looked it. Cherki, he's going for goal! Outstanding save to keep that out.
Well, the defence are in a good position to get behind the ball and let them just try from range.
He's had a shot! And the keeper couldn't hold it. That is decidedly lacking.
Oh, I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
Substitution on the field. Number 3, Endo. Coming on to replace him is number 38, Krobenbach.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these.
6 added minutes has been indicated.
Robertson. And the pass is intercepted. He is through here. Konate. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Perhaps not quite utopia, not what was entirely desired, but most importantly, they have the result that was of paramount importance. Good enough in the eyes of their people.
Just a quick announcement.
Mohamed Salah gleefully reminding us of what a superb day he's had at the office.
If you have a ticket.
Well, how will we look back on that?
That is a superb win. This is one of those...
Madrid going eyeball to eyeball with their rivals one more time. A day for parading of colours, a day for pride, a day for partisanship, perhaps a day for personalities who will prevail over what could potentially turn into 90 minutes of bedlam. It's time we ask that age-old question again. Who is going to come out on top this time? Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game, everyone in... Chance! Superb goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
So smooth, a signature finish.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead, and how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
Substitution on the field. Number 1,
Madrid making their first change very early on.
I'm not sure about this. Why make the change now? It's so early and you're ahead.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And he's been shifted off it. He came in hard, very hard. Now it's Rioja, crosses it in, he rises! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Camavinga. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't...
Has a shot! That was superb goalkeeping!
Hugo Duro is offering a wry smile there.
Another chance from a corner. And now they can spring out of defence. Chomer. Aim forwards. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, look at the space. Mbappe! And yes, Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
Madrid are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Oh, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Bellingham. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Rioja, coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. And he's quick to get it clear again. Oh, just skips past his man. Just the keeper. Oh, shooting chance! And it's there! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
And now he has two. Madrid find a position of real strength now. Madrid making some potentially decisive changes. Oh, it's a foul there right on the edge of the box. The referee has given a free kick just outside the box. Oh, no messing about, it is red. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
He's had a crack. Rising over the bar.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Bellingham. Now it's Mbappe. And the through ball. Vinicius Junior! And that is a save of real quality, not easy by any means.
Vinicius Junior clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
And there is the half-time whistle. Well, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow even wider in this second half.
It's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
Madrid have established themselves in a position of absolute supremacy. An action-packed 45 minutes, and they have raced into a 3-goal lead. We're already back up and running after half-time.
Number 11, Rodrigo.
Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And goes for a shot! In he goes again! No, not quite.
Yeah, he came away empty-handed in the end, but it was wonderful movement.
Well, already game, set and match, or so it feels. Searching passes played there. Tries a shot! And that has forced the very best out of the keeper.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
It's a mighty effort! And the keeper has done enough. Top stop. Chomer. Madrid do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Now it's Duro. Big chance! Shoots! And that is doing no harm at all.
That's the threat he carries, Peter, running at defences like that. If only he managed to retain his composure.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. He has found the way through. Oh, he's tripped him right on the cusp of the penalty area. The referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick. No second thought, a straight red card. Well, they are now a 9-man team.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
He's having a go. Just too high. Vinicius Junior, given the lift of his goal, floated through. Now it's Rodrigo. Backward it goes. Back and a chance! It goes to show he is human after all.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Substitution on the field. number 17.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass and a tricky one at that.
Pepelu. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Nice looking ball. Oh, that's a key interception.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. He's got away. Plays in a cross. Decent chance! They've done it! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, look at the manager here. He's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Number 18.
Valencia give themselves a fighting chance. Back in with a shout. And the referee brings it to a close. Madrid are walking off satisfied with their day's work. A result no less warranted, no less deserving of their efforts. A job done in a highly professional manner.
And a quick
Mbappe picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. Well, how will we look back on that?
That is a superb win. This is one of those games where the result justifies whatever means. Just look at the players celebrating with the fans, everyone pumped. Takes me back.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.